It was good, man.
Was good, man. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey. How's everything, man? I know you a little more experienced than me in the trading.
Oh, yeah, how long you been trading for?
This would be. I bought the course. I got in the Wall Street Academy like 4 months ago, and I went through it. Zero experience in trading. It was kind of information overload the first time I went through the whole course. So like,
Oh, definitely.
took a little time off, and now I'm back, and like I'm understanding it now. Going through it again, and I had my best week ever last week, and I'm really just once you start winning, you take it more seriously, you get excited. So
Like, this is real. This can really be something I can make a living at,
no, definitely, and like it's cool seeing people already doing it. People like you, people like me. You know what I mean? It's dope. So like, I'm here to like literally. I don't want to say pick your brain, but like I know there's some things that you've seen in your experience that I could definitely learn from.
Yeah, in 3 years you had your ups and downs.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean? So you definitely learn how to control your emotions, create a plan. Like you said, the first time you went through it, it's kind of information overload. That happens with everybody. You actually learn a foreign language. And who learns a foreign language in less than a year to speak it
No,
fluent?
that's true. That's true.
But
That's
it really takes time. I mean, the words, the technicals, the vocabulary, all that is foreign to us. We had no idea this is even available to us. And when we dive in, we see we make money. You're like, damn. You want to just dive in and learn. But when I say myself, I found out is like when you have a thunderstorm and it floods, the water just washes off. It stops soaking into the ground. So you have a flood. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Same thing with the information we receive. It floods us, and we can't. It has to go other places. It doesn't get saturated into our mentals. So for that,
that's literally what happened.
Yeah. So for us to absorb the information, we need to sprinkle it, but have little showers of information.
Yeah.
Over time, and then we would be better off to retain the information and to use it to our better good. Trying to just cram it all in you, for me personally, and people that I know, that's not the way we should study and apply it. It takes time, man, and you learn things as you apply it. Experience. So just trying to rush through the course and not
that's
really.
What happened. I had to rush through it. I was trying to I see people making profits. It's like, come on, bro, let's get
it.
Yeah,
that's not reality of trading, though, man.
Yeah,
it really is. It really is the turtle run. The turtle run the race. You slowly build your account. You can get wealthy off of it, but it takes time. And you can pay bills off of it. I mean, the internet kind of made it seem like it was a get rich quick thing.
And you see the results.
Oh yeah, because I mean, I came in with IML a long time ago, and that was exactly what they was preaching. That's exactly what it was. I'm like, okay, well, but me being older and being in life for a while, like, you know what, it could be a gimmick. Let me check it out. And as I kept on diving in, I said, okay. Then I seeing everything, I showing everything, and I started winning a little bit. Okay, I got my beak wet a few times. Like, okay, I can make some money. This is my first 2-3 months. Like you, I hopped in, dove in. I was ready. Put my $750 in my account. Bam, hit me a standard lot on EU. Bam, hit 170. Like, oh shit! Like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. The whole trade took 5 minutes. I'm up to 170 in like 2-3 minutes, and it retraced on me. I closed it like $90. In my first standard line trade in my life. My account only $750 back then. But then I've been hooked. So I'm like, okay, I did something right.
No, I've done all the stuff, bro. I've been trying to I was trying to do it easy, man, because things typically come to me easy, but this didn't. So I was kind of frustrated, and so I started getting signals. Blew my account twice on signals. I said, bro, this ain't it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to just go back through the course, and So here we are today, and I'm picking up.
Really dive into the knowledge of it. Like, I done read so many books, self-help books about trading, psychology, technicals. I watched. I got some experienced traders I watch besides Q on the regular. I even watch trash traders to see where they fucking up at.
That makes sense. So what are your? So like since you got this experience, what pairs have you? I guess. I mean, at 3 years, you could probably kind of keep up with quite a few pairs now. You kind
I
of got a
do
flow of a couple of them.
because I got a system. I know what to look for. I know what to. My lines are crisp. My zones are right. Trend lines are right. I trust my technicals to be on point. I touch them up weekly.
Yeah.
I really have a strategy in place on areas I trade and how much I trade in those areas. You know, sometimes a lot of times I sit on my hands, but my portfolio is right here. So at the top, I do gold, EU, DXY, US 30, UJ, Euro pound, pound Aussie. I just started with oil. I just started GJ again, and I just started NZ CAD like within the last month.
Okay.
Those three. I took off Ripple and Bitcoin and Litecoin. Took all those off. I went to these instead. I was like wasting my time only because my broker doesn't allow me to trade them.
The cryptos?
Yeah. So what I do, I have a Binance account. I watch because they have the same chart analysis charting software on Binance now. They have TradingView on there, so I just do my technicals from there. Binance account.
Okay, that's good to know. How was the US 30, man? How's that? I know that.
I love it, man. And I've been trading for a while though, like almost about a year, man. And when I first traded, I was trading with a buddy of mine. I was trading with him. We were doing technical Sundays also. And I was showing him how this US 30 was how I was trading it. He was like mesmerized. He's a student also at Wall Street Academy.
Huh.
And I just started trading it, man, and seeing what's going on. And I seen the Dow was just rising. Like that's a good market to maybe look at. Like these rises, when I seen this at all-time highs, my trigger kind of hit like, oh shit, all-time high. So we either gonna go higher or we gonna take a shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I started watching it. And I started trading about March of last year, maybe something like that. Go back to 2017.
No, that's serious. I seen I got a friend in the course, and yeah, he blew his account on US 30 on a 0.01. I said that's you know, you're not clearly you ain't ready for it. You know what I mean? You're not ready for it.
The one he probably had a small account.
Yeah, probably. He only had I think it was like under 1,000. So
with a 0.01.
Yeah. I think
he had a high leverage.
That's probably what it was. I'm thinking he probably had some, you know, Q don't stack trades, but you know what I mean? Like he'll try to like super maximize. He'll think he'll see a move and put in, you know, 5 orders. And it's like, you know, but he hasn't even really gone through the course yet. He's just had some experience with trading. So I was like,
oh wow, yeah. And
you see a person on US 30, it's like, don't mean you ready for it yet. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
It is a beast and it does move. And I've won a lot, but I've lost a few too. I'm betting about 67, 68% on US 30.
No, that's cool. That's
you know,
I'm at the point where like I'm trying to really get good at like entries now. You know what I mean? Because like first of all, I want to ask you this question. What's your thoughts on like drawdown? You know what I mean? Because like I feel like sometimes I overthink it, and it's like, man, you don't want to see any drawdown. It's like, so sometimes I will see a clear, you know, bearish type of setup, and sometimes I will get in too late because I'm waiting on the move to happen, and I don't know. Basically, the answer is I think I overthink the entry point. You know, once you see it, you go down to the minute 5, the minute 3, or minute 1, whatever you see better on. I feel like because, and I think it's because I don't have that chart time. But you know, when you're looking at the course and like Q's back test and stuff, you already see the move took off, so it makes sense where you're saying, okay, this is where you would have got in. But like, it makes sense too. I don't even know if that makes sense, but what I'm trying to explain. But like
in the moment, though,
yeah, it's like when you know. It's getting ready to go, but you don't know yet. So it's like I'll sit there and wait, and then the move will happen. It's like I should have got in, and now I'm chasing the market sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like you don't want
Right.
to do that. Yeah.
I
So
got a
like,
good example of that on we'll come back to this US 30 chart later. But on this EJ chart, I went over this last week with some people. And this is a sell lock. It's a perfect example of what you're talking about. A sell I caught on EG, Euro Pound. I had seen all these tops, one top, 2, 3, 4, 5, all in this zone. I had this yellow line is my weekly resistance. It's also my zone here. I seen price couldn't break through it. Actually, it kept getting lower and lower and lower. And right here, I seen this candlestick pattern on a daily because I'm like a higher time frame trader. So
yeah.
I seen all this. I seen all this. I am a random line here. I seen this bouncing in between, and either I'm gonna sell it here, I'm gonna wait for the break and sell it back down. I'm not sure if I sold it here or not, but I know I sold it here for sure.
Yeah.
This is a while ago when all this happened. This is a perfect setup I had, and I think I might have bought it a few times going up as well because I do some range bound trading too. I don't just do trend continuation. You know, I catch a range bound, catch counters. I try to just. I have a plan for all of it. But I knew this market was going up. But at the same time, I seen it stop, peter out. I know my zones and my lines, especially my yellow ones, are really, really strong, man. So I'm like, okay, something could happen. And like when I first started Washington Academy, we didn't have the random lines. That's something I learned here recently. Because Q been using it, the random lines. And I didn't start using it when he first started teaching us this. I didn't even start using it. But now I'm like big on it.
No, that's same as me. Like I'm doing it now, but like I would be so confused because I got like 50 different 1 hour lines, and it's like it's really not respecting the 1 hours like that.
Get rid of your 1H's, man.
Yeah, now they gone now. They gone. They used to, I mean, that was really why I was frustrated because I was like,
confusing you. It's too much. It's too much, man. You see, I got weekly, I got daily, I got my fibs on. Sometimes I want some real clarity. I'll put my fibs off. I might say, okay, I know this here. I may even put a line there and now it 50%, 618, and get my fibs out the way so I can have more clarity in the chart. But like I seen this here, and I met a guy that when they hit support me. I don't know why I did. It's a while. This is back in January, whatever. Yeah, January. So, but I know this retracement here. I caught this going back in. So I've already got my confirmation on my daily. You can do this on the lowest time frame I would do these type of pattern zone is like a 2 hour. Like these signals, this signal right here, it happened on the smaller time frame too. You can probably scale down to the 2 hour and find a sell signal also. It's probably some type of setup on the H2 also. Matter of fact, we'll just break it down since we're here.
So you do most of your analysis off the daily, or you do your analysis off the daily?
I start with the daily, but I work my way down to see my signals. Like I know on a higher time frame, it's respecting this. So now I'm looking for a good reason to sell in this area. This is a sell area. It's a buy area. Okay. At this point in time, I didn't know all this was going to happen, but at this point in time, I'm looking sell here, or I can buy here. My TP was back to support. I wasn't trying to go all the way balls to the wall until I seen this break and this retest. Then I said, bam! Now I'm gonna hold it. Now I'm gonna go for the long range trade. Let's break this area right here that I got highlighted. Let's break it down, and we'll find reasons to enter the trade.
No, definitely, because like now I appreciate this because like now I'm finally able to get that, you know, like lower time frame correlation and stuff. Now it's about being disciplined. You know what I mean?
Oh
like,
yeah, this is a major part, man. Like sitting there and waiting. You gotta wait sometimes 12, 14, 16 hours for things to mature. You let it down your hand. Okay, well that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Oh, this is it. You gotta learn how to read your candlesticks better. That's helped me out too. Is learning what a lower low, lower close is. Initial lows, higher high, higher close, higher low. It's a high, it's a higher low, it's a higher close. It's three different higher highs, three different lower lows. Lows. And Q teach higher high, higher low. It's another one called higher high, higher close. And you see a higher high, higher close, you get a good indication of the price possibly going higher. Opposite for lower low, lower close. You got a potential for price to go lower. So you're looking for a pullback and a sell lower. Or if it's scalping, like if I'm on a 15-minute and I'm scalping, I see a higher high, higher close, I'm not gonna look for no major retracement. I'm gonna look for a small retracement on the smaller time frame. Boom, I'm in for this next 15-minute candle. Like on our news trade, it's strictly pretty much off the 15-minute chart. The 15-minute chart actually holds enough information, data, that you can trust it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
Lower time frames doesn't hold enough value, enough clout for me.
Right, that makes sense. Okay, so you said higher high, higher close, and a lower low, lower close. Is there like a difference in the candle that lets you know?
Oh yeah,
like,
definitely.
What you're looking at?
It definitely is, man. I got examples somewhere on here. Can we table that one right quick, and I'll get back with you on that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Let me walk through this right quick. This breakdown for you. Then we'll go back to the higher high, higher closes and lower low, lower closes.
Okay.
So if I see one while I'm in here, I'll show it to you.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. We had this zone I was telling you about where that bearish momentum happened. That candlestick pattern, that bearish bearish engulfing pattern happened at.
Mm-hmm.
And we seen the pin bar, and we seen the bearish engulfing. It all happened right here. This right here, this up and it's down right here, and back up, and right here on this. But this line has been there for a long time, but just so happened you see this pin bar. This is a H4 pin bar. You can trust those on H4. I mean, that's like a lot of data, especially when you see it. You got higher here, you got lower here, exhaustion right here. This is tried to get higher high, but it wasn't no higher close. Okay, Then you see bang what happens. Price can't get that high, gets lower. Then you see boom. I got me a sell signal right here. Following that sell signal, I scaled down to the 2 hour to see what was going on. But right here, we're gonna stay right here for now. Like this ain't even using the EMAs, SMAs. This is a straight raw price, man. Candlestick. Exactly. Here, right here, this candle right here, it's a bearish engulfing, and it's your lower low, lower close because it closed below these previous's. This is a lower low, lower close candle. Because these previous candles that we look, and it's also a bearish engulfing. This candle right here is a lower low, lower close. It's below all these candles. It closed below these all lows right here. These wicks. It closed below it. But it's also
a lower close.
Yeah, lower low, lower close.
Okay. Okay, simple. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so it makes sense that it's going to go lower because its price is trying. Now, true enough, it's at support. So I'm not going to sell it right here at support. If anything, I did sell it up here on a 2 hour. I seen it. And I probably TP'd around this area because that was support. I'm like, okay, we ranging right now. I'm trying to get in and get out. But let's go to H2 because I'm pretty sure it's like over 20, 30 pips on that move.
Oh yeah.
And if you can catch 20, 30 pips consistently, you're doing pretty damn good in Forex, man.
No, I caught back-to-back 50 pip moves on gold. I like how gold moves. That thing is not playing.
It's nice too. It's nice.
Yeah.
Like right here, I'll probably on the H2, I seen all this play out. I seen this big bearish candle right here. I'm waiting. I'm not finna enter right now. I gotta wait for what? Because Q always say we buy and sell off what? Pullback.
Off engulfings.
Well, yeah, the engulfing, yeah, but what do we wait for? The engulfing is your is your confirmation candle. You have a signal, then you have a confirmation candle. You have an entry off the confirmation candle.
Okay.
This is basically telling you the bearish 2 hour chart is strong. This is what I call a railroad in golf, because it engulfed the previous candle. So this is like, it's a strong signal right here. You wait for the pullback. You click that in right here, and the next bar open and been in profit. But your stops should be above your previous highs, which is right here. Here your stops right here. So if you're wrong, you're gonna lose all that. But if you're right, you're gonna get all the way back down to here. That's a good risk to reward. It's probably over 1.5 to 1 risk to reward, which is a good trade to me.
Mm-hmm. I noticed you just said something too. He said, "Oh yeah, this was my question. Okay, so that is one of the things I also get confused on, or maybe I just overthink. It's the pullback, like you just said. Like, so I know, like, in some cases, there's not always a pullback on the time frame you're analyzing.
Right.
Yeah.
It'd be on 30-minute, 15-minute.
Yeah. So, and how do you? I mean, and it may be common sense, but like, how do you? I guess what I mean, like, because sometimes like you won't see a pullback, and so sometimes I'm sitting here waiting for a pullback, and it's just still running. What I mean? The market's gone now. So it's like.
That comes down to your risk appetite. Like, my type. If I know I'm in a volatile market and I know that there's a lot of news, I'm just gonna enter. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna enter because I know the news.
I be thinking about that, but I ain't had the really part-time experience yet to just.
Yeah, but at the same time, like this, so close to a weekly resistance, man, I'm licking my chops or something like this. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. If there ain't no news, I know it's gonna be a calm market. I know, okay, it's gonna pull back some. Then we're gonna get some news in the morning, New York session or London, then we can get in. So you can get in here, or you can wait till this sell signal right here, and then get in. I mean, you obviously got a better price up here. Your stops are still up here. Your best entry off this candle. I mean, you already got the signal right here. This 2 hour bearish candle is telling you the bears want to come back in. We had resistance. We had the zone and resistance. That's like double confirmation. It's a weekly, you know what I mean? So okay, you always gonna take that risk. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, that's part of trade. Part of any business you get in, you're gonna have a risk. I don't care if you are selling CDs. I mean, Aaron Gordon lost his life selling CDs and shit, man, cigarettes and stuff, man. And if you want to sell food, you got a risk, man. So any business you got a risk. You got profits, you got losses. So you gotta have the wherewithal to say, okay, my trade is right here. I'm selling. I'm going short. Here's my entry candle right here. So I say right here. My targets is right here. Back to support. My stops are right here. So I got a almost 2 to 1 risk to reward right here on this trade. And that is going back to support. You know what I mean, man? That's like, let's go. That's 76 pip trade. Let's go. I mean, I see that. I'm in. I mean, it's automatic because I know this. I know this. I know these candlestick patterns. I know my zones. You got to prove me wrong. And sometimes the market does, and that's fine. That's totally fine, man. But 6 out of 10 times, I'm gonna be right. And I'm gonna use this right here. I really want 1.5 at the least. 1.5 at the very, very least. 2, 3, 4, them is excellent. Them is even better. You get 2, 3, and 4. But a 1.5 to 1 with a 60% win rate, you're gonna make money.
Yeah. So okay. And I guess here's my question then for you too, like just from your experience. It was back to like the drawdown thing. Like
okay.
How is like I guess how long do you stay in drawdown? And depending on the pair too, I know some kind of range a little weirder.
Yeah.
I think that's my thing, trying to like get over, because I hate like, because like I know you start out in a little drawdown, but like as it ranges, it's like, man, sometimes I will get out of a trade too early because everything says sell. I put a sell in, but it didn't jump,
Directly in the
2
slot.
seconds in. And then I get out, come back, and it moved in my direction 30 pips, and it's like, bro, what was I tripping for?
What you
know
thinking? What I mean? Yeah. Other day I had one of those where I got out too early. It was really, really volatile session. And I'm like,
yeah,
I made the wrong one. And matter of fact, it was I had my stops too tight. That's what I did the other day. Because you gonna make mistakes sometimes. But
no, that happens to me.
And the market was right. I made my stops too tight. I didn't follow my rules. I was kind of greedy on my leverage, and that's what made me not follow my rules, because my lot size was a little bit too high for that trade.
Yeah, so now you kind of like calibrating in your head, because it's like,
okay, exactly, yeah. And not trusting your technicals.
Yeah, no, I do that too much. I
was right, and it happens from time to time. How do you do that? That's my technicals, follow my rules. We hard headed. Sometimes we like, oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm going ahead and go balls deep in it. Like,
no, exactly.
And what happens? Boom. Okay. Every now and then, we journal on the Saturdays and Sundays. When you journal your trades, you look at your wins and your losses. You got to mark that. Right here, I got undisciplined. Right here, I got too much on my lot sizes. I need to quit doing that so I can trust my technicals. Because at the end of the day, it's all you. You got to tell yourself, I fucked up. I didn't follow my technicals. I didn't follow my rules. I had great technicals. I didn't follow my rules. If I follow my rules and use my correct risk to reward and lot sizes, this trade would have been a winner, not a loser. My emotions wouldn't have took over on me.
No, that's true, man. That's true.
You really got to talk to yourself like that, like get in the mirror and tell yourself, hey, you fucked up. You didn't use this. You didn't use that. Because at the end of the day, it's us. Nobody blame but us, man. We have great technicals. We had great training, but we got to hone in on our emotions. We got to hone in on our discipline.
Mm-hmm.
And because everything else is pretty legit. The course we bought, I'm telling you, man, it's shit, man. And the books you got in the group to read, it's solid, man.
I need to go through those. I haven't, like I said, because it was too much information, and I was like, I need to just come back to this later. So I now I'm like, like you said, that flood kind of like went, and some stuff left. So now it's like, okay,
man, I'm 3 years deep in this game, and I still go over training modules. Still, to this day, man. I want to rehash it, revisit it, refresh my memory, keep going through it over and over and over again, and that is what you get your muscle memory from. Keep going over and over. It's kind of like a basketball when you're shooting basketball.
No, for sure.
Muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? When you football fit, it's muscle. When you box, it's muscle memory. When you kick it, it's muscle memory. Same thing with this. The more you go back over it and apply it, you get muscle memory, and you're training your eyes to know what you're looking at. And then you can do more pairs because you have a system in place now to apply to any price chart.
Okay, that makes sense.
I got pairs I like more than others, but I can put my technicals to any price chart and find entries. You know what I'm saying on the price chart all day long.
I got that. I see that. In like the charts, like because yours are actually marked up like mine. You know what I mean? Like I actually do put the Q call training wheels and stuff. I put like but I like to keep those for the extra like confirmations. Like like exhaustions. I put supply and demands up there. Just for right now, you know what I mean? Because I'm definitely trying to train my eye, and it's like I'm naturally. I had to be real with myself. I'm naturally competitive, and so like when I see people like putting in 0.5, 0.05 and getting 40, 50 pips, it's like, bro, why am I not doing it? That's why I had to take that break, because I was blowing accounts trying to just keep up with everybody with no knowledge. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's just, it's
once you like focus on what I need to do, not what they doing, let me quit and see what I need to do better to be a better trader. Then I'm good. You know what I mean? That's what it takes. Like, I was watching Q to learn I admired his skill set. I was getting his signals with his trades and going back and re-engineering his trades. Like he was giving pictures of his trades, snapshots, screenshots, whatever. I write down the prices or whatever of his entries and exits and go back to the trade and find out why he entered, why he exited. I would do that on a lot of different traders that was successful and profitable. I always went back and re-engineer their trades, and I would put a line at the entry price. I put a line at the sale price, and I would go to my chart and see why they did that. What did they see? I scale all the way down to the 5-minute chart just to see what they seen at that moment. You know, and I apply it to my skill. And they helped out a lot too.
No, I need to do that because like you're back testing them. You know what I mean? It's like like you said, like what you see there, like So
yeah, it's not a lot, man. I mean, a whole lot. But back to this right here. I probably had a trend line from here on this chart. I'm pretty sure I did. It was a while ago, but I'm pretty sure I had a trend line like this here. You know, and you see that 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 right here almost. You seen this signal? I'm like, I'm looking for a sale. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm in the zone like I told you earlier. So this is like more confirmation when they blew through it. So I'm good.
No, for sure.
Now, I probably didn't hold this trade long. Probably got in and out. But me knowing that it was selling, and I seen this signal. This is a 2-hour chart. Okay, I seen this break, bro. Now I'm waiting. When I seen that break, I'm waiting for the recut. I can't sell it right here because I'm at support.
Right, that makes sense.
You know,
that's the stuff. That's the kind of stuff right there. Like you don't sell at supports. You know what I mean? I'll be like, oh, it's about to break, and it ain't even broke yet. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to hop in. You know, it's just a little not trusting.
Catch that momentum, but you missed the momentum because the momentum was initially up here.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where you should have got in if you're gonna try to sell. Because this is at sales. This is saying look for sales at this level. Okay, because you've seen so many touches on this area. You're like, okay, it's telling me it's probably getting ready to sell. It may be trying to break through, but right now it's ranging and it's telling me I can sell. But this is like fucking weeks up here. It was going. So you come down here. You see, it still kept on selling, kept on. So you probably some people in experience would have hopped on in, and here we go. This is what Q teaches. Wait for the retest. Here's the break. Pull us back for the retest. Boop. This is where you would have been looking at for a sale. This is your momentum. This is your retest. Because this is your pullback. Somebody would have got in and thinking they're gonna keep on going. They'd have been in all this drawdown. They'd have been in profit. Like, oh shit, I'm in profit. I'm good. They see all this drawback. Oh shit, I'm gonna get out. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just waiting, all this it probably would have been a day, maybe. Let me see how long this would have been.
That's the stuff that you gain with. As I see you gain with just experience and chart time. Like, see, because if I see that, I'm waiting for the retest right now, and it don't. You know what I mean? It don't have to move when I want it to move. You know what I mean?
This is a higher time. True. What slowed me down was swing trading. When I started swinging trades, I started like, damn, I'm getting 100 pips. Damn, I'm getting 200 pips. Yeah. This trade for like 5-7 days. This shit took a while. You know what I'm saying? But swing trades what slowed me down. Like I wasn't in no mode like a scalper. I was in a mode. I really chilled out. Like, okay, these setups is gonna. I said when the banks move, because this is all big money. This is bank, interbanks. You know, World Banks was making this big move. You know what I mean? They trade the higher time frame, the daily and the H4s and shit. Is where they get their technicals from. So you got to, if you want to catch the big moves, you got to think like them.
That makes sense.
You got to be patient because they move at their own pace. They ain't wait. They ain't at your pace. They at their own pace. They take a time. This move here when it happened, it's on a daily. We're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of them selling. You know what I'm saying? Then they got to retrace. and they went on, sold some more later on. But right here, it was you seen this break, boom, and this pullback was like a day and a half. Scale down. We're in the same area right here. So you could have been on the retest. I typically scale down to the 30 and 15-minute charts because again, those are enough. That's enough data for me to enter my trade off of. I'm already thinking. If you respect this random line right here, this is my pullback because I probably put my fibs out once it made this support area right here on H4. I put my right here. I put my fibs out and seen the pullback. You know what I'm saying? It probably, let's see here, because that's another thing I do. I measure my retracements. This is the H4 chart. Go from high. Because remember, I already sold once already.
You already got in.
Yeah, so I see this high to low. I sell the 38.2s. I sell the 61.8s. But in this area, the 38.2, what do I see? This random line. It's all in this same little area right here. So what I do, I go to my 30-minute chart. Because now I'm already, my bias is sell. It's not buy this one. It'd have been enough data on this 30-minute chart or even 15-minute chart for me to say, okay, let me go ahead and get in.
No, right there, it's literally reversing on your random. So that's like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that was like perfect, exact.
That's money, right there. And you see this red candle close well 50% or more into this green candle, and directly afterward, you seen a big ass bearish candle. You know, you could have got it on that at market. When you seen this candle close right here, and the volume is getting up. Well, right here is where it got up big, but let's go to the 15.
So, because of the confluence you already have of it being in your weekly zone, and it or from initially selling off your weekly zone, that retest, even though it didn't fully engulf, you already knew.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking for a bearish signal at or near that line. My confluence area was right there because my 38.2 and my random line.
Yep.
And I'm already thinking from the initial push, there's my momentum. It was nice big candles. So my whole bias is the market's finna rotate on me. And it did. I seen the sell signal, but I don't think you see any pin bars out of the whole few weeks on that line. I don't think you see any H4 or H2 pin bars until that last one. That's your sell signal. That's a signal. Then your confirmation candle. I was in for that sell right at my zone, and I got out. I definitely could have held it, but I'm not greedy like that. I just like bam, I see it. I forget what candle.
Sorry. I was gonna say, so that's how you're able to wait it out, like you said. Like as you saw it ranging, but you waited till that pin bar before you got in. You know what I mean? Like that's that.
And I got that from listening to older, experienced traders and reading the Candlestick Bible. The Candlestick Bible and Naked Forex, and it's a module on the WSA that says Naked Trading. Those three help me with my candlestick analysis.
Okay.
I don't know all the names of all the candlesticks. I just know when I see them, like, okay, that's the one they were talking about.
Right.
And it's in my kill zone. I'm taking it. You know, that's how I see it. Like this right here, this candlestick right here, this is what the name of it was. But I seen this when I seen this right here on this line.
Like the Harami?
Yeah, that's the name of it.
Yeah.
You see that? That's way before the cross of the EMA SMA. Like what I do, I'm normally in the trade before my moving averages is lagging, man.
Yeah, they always after the move.
Yeah. Price action is your best tool, man. You know.
I'm realizing that.
15-minute chart, you seen 1, 2, 3 15-minute candles. It's wick here. It's probably news related. But if you'd have entered this trade anyway, but if it to be a retest, you'd have went to your previous high, lower high. So it'd been like right here maybe. This is your previous pullback, so put a few pips above that, and you'd have been straight. Remember, it was a retest of that break. So you could have went to the 15-minute chart, find this little lower high, a few pips above it, and let the trade ride. Your targets would have been on this trade right here, 38.2, go back to the 4H. The 38.2 is telling us our targets, overall targets, is going to be -27. So you to get in at this random line. That's where we seen it at. We went back to the -27, which is about right there. Boom. That 15-minute chart, lower high. Let's go back down and get the good measurement on it.
Yeah, I see you definitely make sure everything's correlated, flipping back and forth. I've been realizing that because I see something on H4 and then I'll go back down. I'll go all the way down to -5 and I forget that this whole thing was based on the H4 and I said a -5 little stop loss and then wonder why I got stopped out in 5 pips.
Right, because it's too much. There's not enough space. So we said that we said that the previous lower high was right. Pullback was right here. So we about right there for the risk to reward. But this was our momentum, my entry right here. Pull back to right here. At the most, we would have been wrong. So yeah, we good right there.
Yeah, that's like perfect.
That would have been risk to reward wise 3-1, dude.
Oh yeah, you in there?
Perfect setup. Perfect. It went to -27. You could it'd have been a good trade going back to your zero, which is your first TP. That's TP1. That's TP2, and you could have left some on the board for your a swing trade.
It even touched 61.8.
Yeah, and kept on going.
Yeah, that would have been a nice move.
Yeah,
okay, so the pullbacks
going to down here.
True. That was just a retrace. Yeah. So pullbacks touch, like you have that random line where it broke. Wait, if that pullback doesn't touch the random, see, like right here, you see where you have this smaller box. You see how there's a slider, like it looked like it was about to pull back, but stopped at 38.2.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I would have been like, this may be the pullback. You know what I mean? Instead of waiting for it to actually get all the way back to the line first. You know what I mean?
And you could have done that, and it still have been a good trade.
Yeah.
It's close enough to that random line. It ain't got to touch it always. You don't have to. You in this area, and the way Q teaches you actually have all this for fuck up room.
Right.
All this right here. That's why he say a 38.2. You shouldn't put a lot of lot size on it because it's a 38.2 because you got all this to risk.
It could retrace 100% and still be in structure. You know.
And your trade still be valid. Your idea still be valid.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that stuff's clicking now. The second go around, it's like, okay, yeah, that's why you blew accounts. You know what I mean? You was trying to get in on a 23.6, not knowing that was consolidation. You know, like. And
this is actually dangerous. I do it, but it's actually dangerous to even put it right here because this is only a 61.8 retracement. They both are dangerous places, but we do it as traders, like because a lot of times this 618 and this 38.2 is where the move happens at. A lot of traders like these areas, so we take it.
Exactly. That makes sense. Okay, so
that's what I'm saying about risk appetite. That's what I mean.
I got you now. I got you.
Okay.
So I know. Also, how do you said you use the EU GBP to determine the Euro and GBP pairs?
Right. That's where we at right now. So I'm gonna stay right here. During the same time, EU and pound, this is the pair for it. This is basically how the DXY is weighed against other major pairs.
Mm-hmm.
EG is weighed against the pound. So So this is how you try to see which pair is strongest out of the two. When this was happening, when all this was happening for euro was selling, this is saying this euro is weakening, the pound is gaining. During the same trend right here, you can go to a pound pair. Let's choose GA because it's one of my babies.
Yeah.
You can go to a pound pair. Let's go back to January. It was January. During the same time, GA was gaining. You can go across the board on any G pound pair. That's the pound is the initial pair, the first pair, versus any other pair. You can go to a chart and you can see, put them side by side. It's the pound. Ours is the pound. Okay, let's go to this one.
I didn't know you could switch pairs like that. I just knew you could correlate. You know, that's boy. I need to get on this trading view.
Get you a good view. Go to this chart. Yeah, click on it. Go to daily. Hope you can see it good, man. So this is January right here, January 9th. On pound Aussie, it broke out to what? Started buying.
Yep.
January. This is when the euro started selling and started buying the pound.
That's crazy.
You see that?
Yeah.
So me knowing that EU is selling and the pound is buying, I can go to GA and look for buys. I know it's going to be strong. And you can go back and backtest it for yourself and go back a year or two to really gain confidence on it without just me telling you. Like, see it for yourself. Because this is what I did. It's how I know that when I see this, I trade euro pound. I may trade it. It depends on how I feel that day. But I'm gonna go to GA because GA pay out more pip wise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to GA and look for a signal in the opposite direction of EG because I know it's inverse.
Right.
So me knowing and me, you can go back and you can go back to a long time, right? On this, it's been going on for a long time.
No, that's cool. So this is like you said. So this is like the DXY to the USD based kind of pair.
This is it right here, man. Like last week, GA was at a zone, right? Everybody thought it was gonna go higher. EG was doing what? It was close to a support. Yeah, it broke through. And right here, it was at a support the whole time. It bought up, which you seen all this consolidation here at this zone. It had a double bottom almost, and shot back up. I was actually selling. I was in a sale. This is why I'm fucked up at last week. I was in a sale on EG, and I was going back down to support, and it wigged me out, and wound up going down there anyway. Had I stayed in it, I ought have got the sale going on. But then it turned around the dime, and I think it might have been a pivot point or something. It's in between my support and resistance. It never did touch it. You know, so I'm like, I'll just go back down to zero on it because I seen this support down here. It wasn't enough space. But at the same time, you seen that, you go to GA and it's sold. So there's knowing that
it's almost a double. Looks like almost a double top.
So that
is almost like that's pretty correlated.
Yeah, I was correlating in a major way, man. It's like you can go on GJ, GA, GU, and it's almost textbook the exact same almost, man. Almost. You can scale down to a smaller time frame and see the correlation as well. But
That's serious.
Like it ain't like you just jump in when you see that. Like you have to wait because it don't always just change automatically. It takes time for it to go ahead and happen. But just knowing that, like when I seen this breakout up here, so, oh shit, it's gonna be a big move for GA, and the big move happened for GA. Seeing this weekly exhaustion right here because it pulled back to this exhaustion. I found my fib was at the time, but I had it marked weekly exhaustion. And I put my fibs down, and it was a fib level. And when I seen it break down below it, and I seen this engulfing right here, I said, bet, we're going to start selling the euro and buying the pound. And look at this candle and this chart, and we seen the pound get bought. That's how I trade.
Okay. No, that makes sense. That's clear. That's clear. That makes sense.
Right. And I'm going to show you my loss last week, too, while you're here.
Okay.
Yeah, I seen this break right here. It was selling. I waited for the pullback. I got my sell signal. I got in there. I took it. It even closed below here. So I'm like, bet, I'm good. And I think I either move my stops to break even. I think is what I did instead of leaving it alone. But it wound up retracing on me because I supposed to have had it a little bit higher at some point. But a little bit higher, but I didn't. I think my nerves got back. It was too big of a trade. Because it was 38.2, and I went in, a little bit too high on my lot sizes. I shouldn't have did, but I did anyway. Not following my rules. And this is one of the ones I actually lost this trade, by the fact. I took an L. I lost some money. I didn't